Hey guys, it is Tuesday night. Mic check. Okay. Okay. Hi. Tuesday night. A little tired. Supposed to be playing DayZ with Josh, but he wussed out on me. Talking about him being sick. Who gets sick on a Tuesday? And he doesn't even have kids, so I mean, I ain't like to bring home sickness from daycare. Shout out daycare gang. And want to give a recap to my weekend. Oh, we just got a text. We were at Swansboro Car Haven Cars and Collectibles. They put on a show at the Civic Center. It was by far the smallest show we've done table wise. I mean, I don't know, but I'm going to guess 50 to 60 tables. Fairly small. It was also going on the same weekend that Collecticon was in Charlotte. So all the vendors, or most of the vendors, there was one other vendor that I knew, but most of the vendors that I've been working with were in Charlotte at Collecticon, the big boy. And so I wasn't expecting a lot. But I will say, we were the top dogs. I mean, we had the big sign, we had the nice shelves in the back, we had the table covers. I mean, we were the top dogs there. Ain't gonna lie, it made me feel pretty good. I mean, people came to our table. They walked right in, boom, right to us. We had signage and all that. I mean, we look legit. Wife has done an amazing job to make sure we look legit. And usually we might get lost in the sauce with the bigger conventions or the small one. I think we were one of the top dogs, definitely. I was a little worried about it because the first 3 customers to come up wanted to sell. And between y'all and me, I took $200 with me. 100 for change and 120 is to buy in case I see something up front, but the plan was to sell, hit a certain dollar amount. Okay, we got this dollar amount, pocket that, and then buy. So I bought very few from them first 3. I think I even turned 1 or 2 of them down. I don't remember honestly. But I remember thinking, oh shit, oh boy, this is gonna be rough. People coming here to sell, not to buy. But I mean, after that, the people just tearing our table up. I mean, just going all. I mean, buying everything. And I mean, like this one chick, they bought something from us. Clearly, they bought something from other people. Go out in the parking lot. They pulled the $107 Charizard from Paldean Fates. Who did they bring it to? Me. They knew what's up. They came straight in, walked to me. I saw them come in because I remember thinking, they were just here. Came to me, she's like, I pulled this in the parking lot. And I was like, you want to sell or trade? She said, I want to sell it. So I offered her 120. That's 70% of 170. She said, how about 140? I said, let's set in the middle of 130. So boom, gave her 130 cash, slapped a 170 sticker on it, handed it, and she put in a glass case. 5 minutes later, she's taking out. She done sold it to another guy. And I mean, so then it got to a point where we were looking rough in our glass cases. We sold a lot of singles this year, by far probably the most singles we've ever sold. And it was looking sparse. It was looking rough. I mean, it was I was filling with a lot of $2-3 cards, a lot of filler cards. So I got to wear like people like, do you buy? I was like, yes. I stepped into my office and I stepped to the side, but and I mean, I was buying cards just as I bought the most cards I've ever bought in one show. I felt like a big dog. I ain't gonna lie, felt like a big dog. I was buying the cards, pricing them, putting them in the sleeve, and as soon as I'm handing the aim, she's putting it in the case, and it was almost like she put it in the case, take it out of the case, and hand it to the customer who just bought it. I'm doing all the buying and price. She's doing all the selling. We're just, just on a roll, having a blast. At the end of the show, we sold a bunch of sealed products. So our shelves look really rough. We need some more sealed products. I was able to buy a lot of singles at the end. I didn't even have time to price and put out. But we don't have another show lined up for sure till September 20th in Concord. So I'm hoping to find a show between now and then. Sorry about that. My boy Levi, couldn't figure if I want to say my boy or my man, but anyway, you get it. He wants to start vending, which is really cool because Amy is actually starting back this week at the college. You know, she teaches at the college. The teachers went back this week. I think next week the students start going. So she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do the shows with you anymore. I might can do one a month. And I enjoy them. I feel like it's good and return on money for how long you're there. And so I was a little butthurt, ain't gonna lie, a little upset. I love doing it with Amy. She's my woman, love her to death, and there's nobody I would rather do it with. 100% you put anybody in line after Ryan Reynolds. Okay, Ryan Reynolds and then my wife. If I could spend the day with Ryan Reynolds selling Pokemon cards, that's pretty epic. Okay, so Ryan Reynolds, then the wife. Yes, that's how it goes. But yeah, so he was thinking about vending, and I'm like, hey, what a coincidence! My wife was trying to get out of it, and so I talked to him about kind of doing like a little partnership, not really like making one business, still keeping it separate. But you know, if he wants 2 tables or 3, or if he wants 1 or 2 tables, whatever he wants, I'm probably gonna get 2. Excuse me, might get 1, but I definitely need 2 6-foot tables. But I would buy like 3 or 4 tables, and then he would just pay me for those, and then we could work beside each other. Because really, the only reason you need somebody there is to help you watch over theft. Which, you know, we're both there, we're both gonna be busy, but for the most part, I've gotten pretty good at keeping stuff out of sticky fingers reach. I feel like Cody definitely taught me a lesson. But then, if you gotta go to the restroom, and if I drink a Monster anymore, I'm going to the restroom 7 times before lunch. Monster's motto is you can't be tired if you have to pee. Because I drink a Monster, I mean, I'm going to a restroom. And so you need somebody there to watch your stuff. So it'd be cool. He's thinking about trying it. I think he's going to try it. He's doing a small little show. Not really a show. It's kind of like a craft art thing at a local beer tavern. But still cool. Get his feet wet. He has some nice stuff. Went over to his house today. He's got a pretty good nest egg to start his vending company. So I wish him all the best. I'm a little jealous. He's going to have a big. He's already leaps and bounds ahead of me in the Pokemon world. But you know, it is what it is. He sacrificed himself to get that. And I'm not going into that because that's his business. But you know, he deserves all the best wishes in the world and luck, and hoping me and him can work together. Also, going to have him buying some collections. We actually put in an offer today. Got shut down. But if you're buying sealed products and you're trying to get a good enough price to make it worth reselling, I feel like you're going to get a lot of no's because everybody wants to market, because everybody wants to be the seller. So I'm prepared to get a lot of no's, but I'm also ready to get a first collection from somebody. So there's my next one. But yeah, so eBay has been killing it in the console cables this week and last week. I got a big order coming in tomorrow from XYAB. I got some controllers coming in, putting up some different things other than Pokemon cards. As I really want to stick the Pokemon cards to the shows. It's really hard to keep them together. So I'm going to do my bulk commons and uncommons and bulk hollow and reverse hollows on TCG Player. And the cards worth $1 and up going to the shows with me. Probably not going to put none on eBay. Might put some of the higher end slabs on eBay. But I do. Hang on one second. So in January this year, me and my wife bought like 400 different Hallmark ornaments. Okay, and I love Hallmark ornaments. Every year, it's a tradition I've had for years. Every year, we each buy the kids, me and Amy, everybody buys one Hallmark ornament or one ornament that represents something that we like. And of course, the kids have changed throughout the years. I mean, Brandon was all about Barney and our Minnie Mouse and stuff, and then she's gotten into Minecraft, and she was also into My Little Pony and Princess, and Jack's gone from like Paw Patrols to Monster Trucks to video games, and so it's just crazy to see how the kids are progressing over the years. And then, so I also want to go and eventually I'll have a whole tree, and I'm about there honestly because I've been doing this for years. Have a whole tree of nothing but custom ornaments that represent the family. You know, none of the little glass balls. And then when the kids get older and move out, they can take their ornaments with them if they want to. Because, you know, I wouldn't mind keeping them too. But if they want to, it's their ornaments. They can take it with them. Then maybe they can start that tradition with their family. But anyway, we bought in January like 400 of them ornaments at a killer deal. Average cost $243 an ornament. Yes, sir. $243 an ornament. I told Amy it was going to be a long play, and it is going to be a long play. Don't know. But so we're getting ready to put them on, or I'm getting ready to put them on eBay. I know it's August, but you know I don't want to be late to the game. I did check today. Ornaments have been selling this week. Hallmark ornaments have been selling this week on eBay, so somebody's buying them. I imagine they're going to pick up in of October, November, and probably still be going strong early December. That's fine, but I want to make sure that mine are already there. Mine are on the market. People already put mine in their wish list. You know, like I want to be there, and at the price point I got them at, I should be able to compete with retail prices. And right there, and I mean, and I got all the stuff I love all in there. I mean, I got Pokemon, Sonic, video games, Harry Potter, Star Wars, all the nerdy stuff. Some 80s stuff, like 80s pop culture stuff. So all that. But yeah, so let me show you all this. I don't think I've showed. This is a light box that my wife made going on 2 years ago. So January would be 2, so a year and a half. She made this from stuff at Dollar Tree. So everything was $1.25. So I got like $7 in this thing, maybe $8 with taxes. Look at that. You kidding me? I mean, yeah, it works really good. It's really light, really easy to move around. The lights, yeah, as you saw, are on a clicker. I did buy rechargeable batteries for the lights, so I got 2 sets. Set it's in there. Sets on charger. When they die, just swap them out. Keep them rotating. And so that's really cool. My wife does amazing things when she tries. So the only thing is, I would get a light box in the future, a real one, because they have it where they can take the top off and still have the light, so you can take a picture from straight down. But other than that, perfect. Thank you, baby. But yeah, that's all I really got today. I'm keeping it short and sweet. Just want to give a recap of the weekend. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. I would really like to get 50 subscribers. So tell me what y'all want to hear me talk about. Man, you know, I of course talk about Pokemon. We got our date nights. Those pack numbers are gonna be slowing down some, so we're probably gonna stick to sub 20 packs of a date night. They are getting hard to find. But I also got the eBay store. You know, I'm doing the ornaments. This is the eBay order from today. You know, I got some cables for the PlayStation 1 power cord AV cables going all the way to New Zealand. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, thank y'all. This video has been sponsored by Jab's Corner Store on eBay and TCG Player, and hopefully come to a show near you. I would love to be able to do multiple shows a month, at least 2. maybe 3. I don't want to do it every month, but I would love to do multiple shows, and I would love to be able to use this to go travel a little bit. Let's go to Virginia. Let's go to the mountain. Let's go see Amy's family in Ohio. Hey, there's a show there this weekend. We'll go a few days early, stay a couple days later. So I think this is a good opportunity for us. Anyway, that's all I got. Peace.